So the weather, am I right?
So the weather, am I right? It's been hot as fuck. I can't even go outside, and I've been trying to sit outside and smoke weed when the weather's been nice, and it's gotten so fucking hot. I'm like, nope, can't do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's too fucking hot back there, man.
Sure.
My mom's backyard is nice, but like it's just so enclosed that the heat just kind of fucking stays back there, and it gets really marshy. Yeah, it gets really marshy when it rains, so the humidity just hangs out. It gets buggy. So is what it is.
Tis what it is.
I didn't really mean to spark up a conversation about the weather.
Oh no, you're good, but it's fucking funny as shit that it happened.
What's weather?
Put that at the beginning. Just so the weather.
Oh, shit.
Whether these nuts are on your chin or not.
Oh shit.
Who is Paul Skeens?
I think he's the I'd say he was the best pitching prospect realistically in baseball since Steven Strasburg.
He's pitching for us?
No.
Oh, get the fuck down. Hey.
And the Reds are one of them. He's good. He was good in the minors. Like since Steven Strasburg, he pitches for the Pirates. He just throws hard. He throws 100, has a great curveball, his splitter's like 90. And he has something called like a splitter and a slider. And they call it something weird. And he's a good pitcher. And he's one of the very few people I'd actually pay to watch in person for another team. Because that's the whole reason I want to go to the Dodgers game, because I want to see a Shohei Ohtani play. I mean, it's the Reds, but I really would love to go see Shohei Ohtani play. That's why I was like, cool, I'll go to this game.
Yeah. I wonder if a lot of people around the country are thinking that about Ellie. Like wanting to go to a Reds game just because they know Ellie's going to be there.
He's the poster. He's on the Tops
for Tops.
The Tops 2024 Chrome box this year.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so it's interesting. He's third in All-Star voting at his position for the NL.
Man, just third? I mean, I guess he has his ups and downs.
I mean, you have Mookie Betts and
weak. More like weaky Betts.
He broke his arm, his finger yesterday. Like a hit by pitch to the hand. Anyways,
he needs some milk.
Paul Skeens also dates Livy Dunn. I don't know. I don't know who she is, but apparently she's popular, people. And
Paul Skeens, Skenes.
Yeah. Live one.
Hang on, I'm looking. Personal life.
Sounds like an untrustworthy name.
Livy Dune. Former USA national team member and a current member of the LSU Tigers women's gymnastics team. I'm not familiar with who she is, though. Let me well, actually, I forgot. I can show while we're doing this. I can show my screen here. Yeah, Livy Dune. That's familiar. Don't recognize her at all.
It probably is a gymnastic thing that's just known for.
I guess. Sure. I don't know.
Because SEC gymnastics like really popular. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I figured if anybody would know, it'd be one of you guys.
No, I don't really follow women home
anymore. Not since he got caught that one time.
Say something.
I don't know.
Trying to think what I was gonna say. Oh well. What's been going on?
A lot, man. I was at the doctor again and then just needed to recover for a bit. But I'm fine now, all good, all healed up. I can sit up again. I couldn't sit for 2 weeks. That was fun. So anyway.
How long was that surgery?
Oh, minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't take long at all. Honestly, similar to like the colonoscopy, the prep was the worst part because it was localized anesthesia.
They don't put you to sleep for that, do they?
No, that's why it's localized. They give you shots of numbing right where it's at.
And that hurts.
That hurt like a son of a bitch. That was hard. That's where the one where they have to tell you to take slow, deep breaths because your whole body just seizes right up. Yeah. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. So I spent 2 weeks on the fucking couch, but that was all right. Stuff's moving on the art gallery shows.
Good.
Got the just waiting to hear back from. I have 2 sponsors now. Just waiting to hear back on final dollar amount they're going to give me, and then because Kyle Steele, Streetlight, our buddy Kyle Steele, his
realty,
Streetlight's going to be one, and then he has a buddy, and I forget what line of business he's in, but it's something similar. And he said he wants to get in on it too. So the 2 of them together might cover the entire budget.
Oh shit!
So then whenever we make it the door, it's just gravy. So, but I got the lineup settled. Matt is Zane is putting together the flyer for me, and is on it. That's the only one I'll give away for right now, because he's making the flyer for me. So of course I'm going to give him a spot on there.
You should have been like, no.
Yeah. Oh, we're paying him too. We, like I said, the budget accounts for like all this shit. So so the first one's in September, and then unfortunately I'm gonna miss Vander's sober show because my night at fireworks is my slot of fireworks is when it's going on. So
is that this weekend?
No, the last weekend. Not even a week from Friday.
Okay.
A week from Friday is when it starts.
Say something.
Because neither of you guys are.
Who's on your show yet?
I don't know. I haven't really looked. I know John Morris said this is the last year he's doing it.
Gotcha.
I don't really know. I think I know Zach Thompson's on my night.
Okay.
That's about the only one I've really heard confirmed. Because you guys aren't doing it, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I just don't feel like.
Nah.
It's for me, it's the closest thing I have to like a ritual. So
no, I thought about doing it, but like I wouldn't be working on anything new.
That's fair.
It's like I get it's a sold out audience, which is awesome, but like I don't expect to advance. I don't have anything new to work on. So it's kind of like one of those things. I'm like, do I really want to do this? Do the same shit over and over?
That was the deal I made with myself, was I wouldn't do it unless I had new material I actually wanted to take up there. Yeah. And I'm happy with some of the stuff I've got right now. So but yeah, I did that Drew's on the River show. I want to go again when it's like actually packed.
That's true.
Because Johnny did it when it was a mic, and he said he had a good time. And I guess the week before it was packed, but they're not used to this being a weekly thing. Now it's weekly. So they think that the crowd that came out the week before thought they were doing the one for the month, so they're not going to come back out again because they didn't know it was coming. So we'll see. It was fine though. I mean, for how many people were there, I mean, it was okay. Mm-hmm. Got some good clips out of it. So,
good.
Yeah. And I'm headlining Lori's Stockroom mic July 11th.
Okay.
Then I'm going with Vander. Where'd to go? I'm going with you and Nick down to Planet of the Tapes, right?
Yeah. I think it's like July 8th or something like that.
I thought it was at the end. Was it the end? Let me look again.
Shit, I don't remember.
Watch me know and you not, and it's your fun. I'm the one. I'm just fucking piggybacking on this.
No, July 8th. I was right.
I have July 29th.
2 hours later.
Oh yeah, he did say 7/8. Why do I have 7/29? Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. Holy shit. Well, then what did I have going on? I don't think I had something going on the 29th. I don't know. Nope.
Monday, there's only a handful of things that it could be.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll find out when somebody texts me and wonders where the fuck I'm at on July 29th, I guess. Hey, man, we were waiting on that kidney. You going to make it? Nah, man. Tell him to. Sorry. He's going to go see grandma soon. Anyway. Yeah, just been trying to book shit, really. Just, now that I fucking can. Because this whole thing from the last 2 weeks was kind of like the last hurrah of bullshit from leftover from back in December.
Gotcha.
So now I'm like, I'm good. Got no other major issues I need to worry about.
This doesn't close out a mic and chill coffee. Mackenzie's mic that Lori ran for a minute.
Oh, the one at the bowling alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a fun room. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun.
Gotcha.
Have you got that one yet, Vander?
No, I haven't.
No,
the next time I see Mackenzie post about it, I'll probably try to sign up.
Yeah. It's a lot.
What day of the week
fun.
is it on? It's on Wednesday, right?
Thursday.
I think it's Thursday.
Oh.
It's one of the two. It's Wednesday or Thursday.
I figured it'd be on a different day than the stockroom one.
I think that's why she gave it to Mackenzie, was because it was overlapping.
Oh, okay. Word.
I think.
Well, yeah, I'll try to get with Mackenzie and get on 1 a.m.
Yeah, I need to do that, and I need to go back up to the Columbus Funny Bone Mike. So that one was fun. They do that one up in the bar.
Oh, that's right. They have a bar up there.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, you get a lot of comics, but I mean, like, they go up and they try. Like, it's not like a shitty bar mic where everybody just goes up and does their best dick joke. Like, it's like they go up and they actually put in some effort.
We've got the Sober Show, a drug-free comedy night, Friday, June 28th. Tickets are $20. All you have to do is send a Cash App to $Sober Show. Headlining is Wyatt Lutz, featuring is Layla Ingalls and Chris Karwoski. Special guest Scotty Mays, hosted by yours truly. The ticket price includes a dinner, homemade dinner, and the show itself. Shea, real quick, your voice is coming in through my headphones a lot louder.
It's probably just because mine's up really fucking high. Look, normally I have to compensate for you.
No, not bad.
Well, it's just because you.
He says lightly.
Yeah, there ain't really shit going on in the world, man.
No, not really. I mean, everyone's gearing up for the election.
I'm already over that.
You know, Biden's son got found guilty. Who fucking? I mean,
yeah.
Have we even met since Trump got found guilty?
Yeah, that was the last thing we talked about.
Okay.
That I still haven't done anything. We recorded an episode, just never did anything with it. I'm gonna clip stuff out at some point.
So this past Friday, nothing dropped?
No, I couldn't. I was still laying on one side, and it's hard to edit with one hand. So I'm still just chopping. I was also working on like new graphics and stuff, just to make my life easier in the long run.
Yeah.
Now that I kind of,
and you've been working on like meeting with the art gallery and
it's been a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah,
so,
I'm like already over election season.
I'm so well. Even John Oliver this week finally talked about it. He's like, we've avoided talking about this at all, but he's like, well, now it's 6 months till not even 6 months. So now he talked about basically his whole thing was about what a second Trump presidency, and he talked about the what is it called, Project 2025 or whatever. Have you heard about this shit?
No.
It's this like civilian political movement that's basically like all about setting up a loophole filled plan of attack for the Trump administration for when he takes office day one. And it's some truly terrifying shit. It's a fucking manifesto.
Really? Who came up with it?
Whoever this fucking group is. Yeah.
And they're like anti or pro?
No, they're very pro Trump. They're like the cultiest of the cultists.
Yeah.
And it's like they have it's like a whole like fucking like 800-page book and everything. Like it's, dude, their web it's like fucking like hard deportations, using I forget what the thing was called, but it's this like legal loophole that the president can use under certain circumstances. And he's talking about they're talking about having the government set up like hard lines on how many genders there are and things like that. Like it's all that kind of shit. Yeah.
What pussies?
Yeah, I know, right?
Fucking cunts.
But they're garnering a lot of supporters. That's why you talked about it, because it's fucking weird. I had to explain to somebody who they were saying asking why there wasn't as much like wall-to-wall coverage of Hunter Biden's conviction. I was like, well, he's a nobody. He's
just a son.
And we like knew that he has a rough history. Like,
yeah, none of that. Yeah,
he's not the one running for president.
Guilty or not?
Yeah,
like,
the other one's a former president currently running for re-election. The other's just some asshole.
That's a piece of shit.
He's just some guy.
I mean, would I enjoy hanging out with him? Probably.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I would probably enjoy hanging out with Trump.
But honestly,
if there's pills and coke and tits out, then I'm in. That sounds like his kind of shit.
Neither of them are going to do any jail time either. So, like, who honestly fucking cares? Neither of them are going to do any jail time.
I kind of hope Hunter does.
I hope so
just
too.
to prove a point.
But I don't think he will. I think he'll do house arrest. I think he'll pay a fine and do
wasn't
house
nearly
arrest.
as like. He had like a couple of guns.
It was the problem Hunter has is that on Hunter's end it's a federal offense, whereas Trump's is on the state level. So federal gun and drug offenses tend to, but it's also his first
federal gun and knife show.
Yeah, but it's also his first offense, just like Trump's. So again, who's to say? And again, I know he's just some dude, but he also is the son of the president, so I'm sure that's gonna play to his favor. I know Biden said he's gonna stay out of it, but that doesn't mean that people aren't gonna make decisions
based off that
regardless.
Do you guys remember when I stole less than $200 and had to do 4 years in prison because of it?
I don't, but I've heard tale of it. Yeah.
So what you're saying is
there's a double standard. It's because you're black, Vander. It's what it really comes down to.
I appreciate that, I'm just kidding.
Hey guys, Mike Shea here. Just want to thank y'all so much for watching the Three Mics on YouTube, listening to the podcast, and enjoying our clips. If you do enjoy the show, please make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out our website, www.the3mics.com, to find out where you can see us next and follow along with us everywhere we're at. They've even got the 3 seashells on the toilet. That's the fucking best. You know what that's from, Vander?
No.
Okay, there's a movie called Demolition Man.
It's a floating white cloud.
I just heard a show called Your Honor.
What's that?
It's Bryan Cranston's. Like, it was on Showtime. So it's pretty solid. Like, I don't know. It's pretty solid. It's 2 seasons so far, but it's on Netflix right now. So, but yeah, pretty.
Is it a comedy drama?
It's a drama. It kind of reminds me of Breaking Bad in a way.
Yeah.
Basically, he's a judge, and his son accidentally hit somebody and ran from the scene and killed him, but ended up being like the mob guy's, like the big mob guy's son.
Oh shit!
And he's trying to cover it up, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kind of fuck with that.
Yeah. It was all accidental too. Like, the kid had like an asthma attack while driving.
Nice.
So that's what happened, and he ran from it. It's very interesting. It's good. It's really good. I'm only like 3 episodes in.
I just started The Boys. Season 4 just started, 3 episodes into that, and it's not pulling any fucking punches at all.
You know what's funny to me about The Boys? People are starting to figure out that it was making fun.
Yeah. How Eric Krieger is like, guys, you're not supposed to root for Homelander. If you are, that's the you problem.
Exactly.
It says more about you. Yeah. It's wild to me that they wrote and shot this a year ago, and it's still lining up so closely with shit that's going on right fucking now. Yeah. It's crazy to me, the parallels that keep happening with this show. It's wild. And then House of the Dragon, I know Wells hasn't watched it yet, but Vander and I have, and it's still sitting with me.
Very nice.
Oof, it was very good, but it is I stayed up late and watched it last night, and it sat with me all night.
Did you haven't read like Fire and Blood or anything, so you didn't know that?
No.
So that's what I meant this whole time when I've been talking about blood and cheese. I thought it would be at the end of season 1.
There's a Discord I'm in, and a lot of the guys were talking about like they couldn't believe that they did it already, but they also said that like, oh man, the book, it was a lot more fucked up, and I'm like, how?
Oh, it was.
What? Oh God, I don't want to know.
Because so I won't spoil it for Wells. I'll say this generally.
Yeah.
In the book, they aren't asleep, and they make her decide which one, and then they take out the other one, the one that she didn't pick.
Oh, that's so it's so fucked up. It's so good though.
So now she has to just move along with her life, knowing that like, hey, I pointed at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's truly one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
And heard. I mean, like I had my headphones on too because like the middle of the night. I was just like,
Yeah. I got
didn't
nervous leading up to it. I'm like, are they really gonna cross? Are they gonna like fucking show it?
Yeah.
But no, they
Oh.
they about went
Would've
as far
been-
as they could without people going into outrage mode about it. I'm sure if they would have shown it, people would be in outrage mode right now.
Yeah, I mean, they remember they tried to push that a little too far with season 1. They caught a lot of crap for how like just visceral and evocative like the childbirthing scenes were in season 1. People were a lot of folks kind of like were like, okay, it was a little much. I was like, yeah, but like this is what it would have been like too. Like it's
accurate.
Yeah, it's. Do you want the accuracy or do you want to have your hand held? That's you know, you learn to get over it. You move on. Except for this shit last night. That fucked with me.
Yeah, no, that wasn't natural in any way.
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch it as soon as possible, Mike. Spoilers will be popping up. So I would watch it as soon as you can just to
if you
nip
care.
it in the bud. Because
it'll
be if you haven't already seen anything spoiling it, then you will.
No, I actually haven't seen anything. I didn't realize it started until this morning.
Yeah,
well,
like, a lot of shit started because this started at the same time as The Boys, at the same time as The Acolyte, and is 3 big shows dropped like back to back to back. And then they got that Watchmen show. I guess they just dropped the trailer for. I haven't watched yet.
Is it a second season?
No, it's an animated version of like the original book.
Oh, okay, because then I know there was the Watchmen show on HBO.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either. I've heard it's good though.
Yeah,
I've heard it's pretty good.
Which I didn't know.
But I don't know. Well, the new Doctor Who's been pretty good.
Mm.
But I know neither of you guys are into Doctor Who at all.
Oh man, who Doctor?
Yeah, exactly. And I could give a fuck about the new season of The Rings of Power because season 1 was trash.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that came out recently?
Season 2, they just dropped a trailer for it.
Isn't that costing them so much money to make?
Yeah, season one, like each episode was like the budget of a movie because it was mostly CGI.
How
but
did they miss on it?
It's just so boring. It's like
Tolkien.
It's like a book. It's like a Tolkien book.
If it's closer to the actual lore of that fantasy world, then it's gonna be boring as hell. Only the nerdiest of nerds are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, here's a conversation that could have been summed up in 5 seconds. We're going to spend 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
You watch, again, I always say you watch Galadriel solo a troll with a sword in the first scene of the first episode. That's the most action you get for pretty much the rest of the season.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's a lot of talking. It's like an old Tolkien book. It's just boring. It's not, sorry guys, the movies were better.
Interesting.
The Lord of the Rings movies were better. The Hobbit movies were trash.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty bad.
Old Boy did a really good job as Bilbo. Like he did a good acting job, but the movies kind of blew.
Oh yeah, the problem wasn't the people in the movie. It was the people making the movie.
Correct.
They switched directors on that.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be Guillermo.
Yeah.
Was supposed to do it, and then he dropped off like at the last second. Peter Jackson had been there like consulting, and they were like, "Hey, could you like?" they're like, if we bring in anyone else, we're gonna have to go back to square one. They're like, "Can you just?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay, I guess." But here's my the money I want, and they were basically just like, name your fucking price at this point.
They have to.
So that's why everything was so like just CGI glossed over and all that shit because they were just like out of time. They had to get started, and they were like, well, fuck practical, we're just gonna do everything CGI.
Can you just imagine though, like you create, I don't know, Lord of the Rings is probably the best trilogy, one of the best trilogies ever made from like start to finish, and then they're like, hey, by the way, this project's not going to finish, so we need you to finish it. So
yeah,
like you're taking your like great artwork that you put together, and then they want you to finger paint something with your finger.
Because now when people talk about it, like now you have to make, it's like, oh, I love the Lord of the Rings movies, but just the original 3, not those Hobbit ones. Like now you have to make that specification of which ones you do and don't like.
How white and male are we? Just exactly.
I mean, truly, to quote something you said in an earlier episode, Vander. I mean, from the mountains of Caucasus, we've descended. It is truly, yeah.
We're just sitting on a podcast, just talking about our shows, man.
Talking about our shows, talking about telling jokes,
Our failed comedy careers and what shows we invest our time in.